Hi, and welcome back to the basics and to session 4. Now, you probably noticed in the last session that it's really tempting as you're sitting there watching the thoughts pass by, as you're watching this traffic in the mind, that it's really tempting to run out and get involved in it. So we tend to see a thought that excites us, we chase after it, we get distracted by it. Or we see a thought that we don't like, we resist it, and we get caught up in it. And this is really normal. This is part of learning the skill. And over time, the more familiar we get with that, the easier it starts to become. We see that temptation and we're able to let go of it and come back to the breath. So again, don't worry if that's still happening a lot. That's very normal. It's okay to allow thoughts to come and go. All we need to do is to sit back and observe the traffic of the mind. Right now, though, all you need to do is to get comfortable. Make sure you're in a place you're not going to be disturbed. And we're going to begin just as we did before, eyes open. Nice soft focus. The body upright but relaxed. And then when you're ready, just taking some nice big deep breaths. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Focusing on that physical sensation as the body inhales. And likewise, a physical sensation as you breathe out. And with the next out breath, allowing the eyes to close, feeling the weight of the body press down, feeling the weight of gravity. Sensation of the feet on the floor, the hands, and the arms on the legs. And just settling into the space around you as you begin to notice the different sounds. Noticing when the mind wanders. And then just gently bringing the attention back into the body. And just use this moment to check in with the body. Notice whether the body feels heavy or light, restless or still. Nothing to do about it, just watching, noticing, and then just scanning down from head to toe. Just continuing to build up a picture of how the body feels. And knowing that the mind will wander, just realizing when it has, coming back to the sensation, the body as you scan down towards the toes. And if you've already got there, just starting to notice that movement of breath in the body now. That rising and falling sensation. Not breathing in any special way. Just noticing where in the body you feel that movement. Noticing if the breaths are long or short, deep or shallow. And when you feel you've settled into the breath, the rhythm of the breath, just slowly beginning to count the breaths as they pass. And nothing to do, allowing the body to breathe naturally. Just counting off the breaths as they pass, realizing when the mind's wandered, and each time just gently coming back to the breath again. Again, noticing when the mind's wandered, and just coming back to the breath again. Just allowing thoughts to come and go. And then just for a moment, letting go of any focus. Just allowing the mind to do whatever it wants to do. So nothing to do at all. And then just bringing the attention back to the body now. Just coming back to that feeling of contact, that feeling of weight. The body against the seat or the floor beneath you. Feet on the floor. Hands and arms on the legs. And starting to notice the sounds sensations, smells, just becoming more familiar. The space around you. As always, you can just gently open your eyes whenever you feel ready. And when you do, just sitting back, taking a moment, and just noticing how you feel. So this is a really important part of the exercise. Not comparing or judging how you feel compared to the beginning, but just noticing the difference in the body and in the mind. And just taking a moment to reflect on how today's exercise unfolded. So we're not judging ourselves in any way. We're simply reflecting, noticing whether we were able to hold our seat on the side of the road, just watching the traffic, or whether we got very involved, caught up in certain storylines, certain thoughts, perhaps got very caught up in resisting other thoughts, or maybe even sort of found ourselves in the middle of the road trying to control the traffic in some way. So all of these things are very normal, and it's part of learning the skill. But the more we come back to this, the more familiar it feels, the easier it feels. And in time, we find that we're able to simply sit with the mind as it is. I look forward to seeing you back here soon for session 5.